A wanted gunman remains on the run this morning in Victoria's Alpine region as police urge locals to stay indoors. Dezi Freeman allegedly killed 2 officers and injured a third before fleeing on foot into the bush. 10 cops attended Freeman's rural home, who claims to be a sovereign citizen, to execute a search warrant when they were met with what they believe was an ambush. Freeman's wife and children are safe. They are helping police this morning. Joining me now is Victoria Premier Jacinta Allen, live in Melbourne. Good morning to you. Can you tell us the latest on this situation? Is the gunman still at large?
Well, good morning, Nat, and yes, every police resource continues overnight to be dedicated to finding this criminal who perpetrated such a horrific act on members of the Victoria Police Force who go to work every day to keep our community safe. And at the outset, Nat, can I just say yesterday was such a tragic day for our state. 2 police officers who, as you've said, reportedly they've lost their lives. Another, we should remember 2, remains injured and is receiving hospital care. And this is yesterday was such a tragic day for our state. And also too, we should remember all of the members of the policing family, not just here in Victoria but around the country, will be just feeling such great grief and loss as a result of what occurred yesterday.
Yeah, you're right about all our police officers around the country, and especially those that are up there in that high country right now trying to catch this lowlife. When would you be releasing the names of those who fell yesterday? Do you know when that would be?
Nat, Victoria Police have been, as I indicated, working overnight and this morning, and there will be further details provided over the course of today. And I think it's understandable that they're wanting to ensure that members of the family, the next of kin members of the family of those fallen officers, have the opportunity to hear the news directly and have the time to consider what is just the most unimaginably grief that they would be experiencing. So that will take place, and Victoria Police will be both providing updates on the details but also on that ongoing operation. And we should remember that whilst the policing and emergency services family here in Victoria are grieving, they are also getting out of bed and going to work to both keep us safe and also undertake that manhunt across northeast Victoria.
The condition of the officer who is in hospital, do you know that?
Look, again, I'll leave Victoria Police to provide those updates because there is a lot of information, and I think, Nat, at a time like this, it's incredibly important that the information is conveyed directly from Victoria Police, who will provide both the latest operational details, and I do understand that keenness for people to receive information. We so very much want to hear that that injured officer is recovering well. I will leave those details to Victoria Police to convey.
Yeah, Premier, we completely understand that. Our hearts go out to those families. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Nat, and thank you to everyone for their care and concern for what was such a tragic day yesterday here in Victoria.
Yeah, here's Chevo.
It is a tragedy, isn't it? Let's get more on this story. Joining us now is Charlie Bazina, former Victoria Police detective, who joins us live in Melbourne. Good morning to you, Charlie. This is still an unfolding situation at the moment. Just take us through what would be happening on the ground.
Good morning, guys. Look, significantly, they'll be locking in for the long haul. Overnight, they would have had the police command module up there. And then considering their planning, they'll be looking at reserves to put in place, accommodation, meals for the members on the ground, and a rotation. I understand from yesterday that they had some special operations people come down from New South Wales to assist, and because you need these specialist groups, they are the ones who will be affecting the arrest. They are highly skilled in their bush tactics, and they know their quarry. They know that this particular individual is a bushman of sorts and knows the bush there quite well. So apart from air search with drones, the FLIR, on the helicopter and ground search, and all very aware of the fact that they're walking probably into an ambush of sorts because he could secrete himself. So it's a very, very difficult process for these officers on the ground.
Yeah, certainly is. That's going to continue as well. Charlie, we don't often see your emotion. We saw it yesterday. Sadly, 2 police officers have been killed, a third is injured. How will this impact the whole force and their families?
Oh, look, it reverberates right through, and the community too. Even the retirees, we're all a family, and retired or not, we remain a family. We're our brothers and sisters in blue. We serve the community at best of our ability under trying circumstances, and so sad to hear that the older detective that was about to retire had actually filled in because there were a lack of resources. So that's the impact that this has, and ultimately you just got to soldier on. And the police know on the ground and across the board that what's required of them. They do it professionally, and as I said, not statewide, nationally and internationally, because policing, we're all brothers in arms and sisters in arms. So we all feel it, and the community does too, because they're great supporters of Victoria Police.
You're braver people than us. You put your lives on the line. Charlie, we appreciate your time this morning. We're thinking of the whole force.
Thank you.
Here's Nat.